One state plus two peoples, and she can't stop crying. Never knew revolution or the proper equation. Tears at the pages with her fingertips, searching for answers, but only has teachers. Looks to the sky and sees stars of David demolishing squalor with hellfire missiles. She thinks back words and memories of his last hug before he
This is Palestinian-American poet Remy Kanazi. He's performing at a local cafe's poetry night in the West Bank city of Ramallah. Based on media headlines, this may not be the first thing you think of when you hear West Bank. More often than not, we think of soldiers, guns, bombs, and the perpetual state of warfare gripping the region. We're not wrong to think of these images. They are a dark reality of occupied Palestinian life. Yet there is another reality, one kept alive through Palestine's vibrant artist community. There's dance, poetry, and music. Through these diverse forms of self-expression, Palestinians continue to exemplify their prowess for storytelling, keeping their cultural landscape fertile through traditions of oral narration. Mr. Adel Tartir knows something about this. He is the only storyteller of his kind in Palestine, widely known as Abu El-Ajab. I first met him on my way home one afternoon, and was soon invited to his magnificent underground fortress of storytelling. With the help of his Sandouq El-Ajab, the Wonder Box, Abu El-Ajab has been telling stories to children across Palestine for the last 16 years, recounting traditional Arab folklores about epic heroes such as Antar, Abla, and Abu Zayd al-Hilali. He adjusts these ancient stories to appeal to kids today, hoping to pass on important life lessons and the wisdom of their ancestors.
في ال94 أجت على بالي فكرة إنه أجسد هذا الصندوق بآليته القديمة الشعبية وبشكله القديم البسيط. فبنيت صندوق على غرار الصندوق الأول اللي كانوا يتعاملوا معاه آبائنا وأجدادنا في الماضي. هو ظهر بالوقت اللي ظهرت فيه الصورة المطبوعة، سواء وبجوز الأرجح كانت أسود وأبيض في البدايات، ويمكن هو كان مرات يرسم بعض الرسومات والصور بحسه الشعبي البسيط وبالألوان البدائية اللي كان يستعملها من البيئة اللي حواليه، يعني من المواد الطبيعية اللي عنده، فكان يشكل ويرسم هاي الرسومات اللي بتحكي عن القصة اللي هو معني إنه يرويها ويحكيها للأطفال. طبعا صندوق العجب أو صندوق الفرجة أو صندوق الدنيا له تسميات كتيرة في عالمنا العربي، بس احنا عندنا هون بفلسطين معروف بأنه صندوق العجب. هو الشريط المحطوط حاليا جوا مربوط في العمود هذا والعمود هذا، فلما نحرك العمودين واحد بعطي الثاني بتصير تتحرك الصورة من اليمين للشمال أو من الشمال لليمين حسب كيف بتلفها، وبتمشي بتسلسلها صورة ورا صورة. هذه الصور تبقى تحكي وتعبر عن الحدوتة اللي بتنقال.
The tradition of Sandouq El-Ajab dates back approximately 200 years ago. It was a form of expression and entertainment, particularly for kids, kind of like today's Saturday morning cartoons. These Hekawati, or storytellers, came to be known as Abu El-Ajabs, and would carry the box of wonders on their backs, traveling from town to town to share stories with children, especially on days of celebration. In return, the Abu El-Ajab would ask for something small from the earth, such as a loaf of bread. Mr. Tartir tells me that the Abu El-Ajab of those times, like himself, would love this exchange as it allowed him to gain his daily sustenance and at the same time convey a lesson from the stories he would share. For Adel Tartir, his stage work goes well beyond his role as Abu El-Ajab. For over 4 decades, he has been connecting the past, present, and future through his work in theater. He was only 18 years old when he and a group of friends established the theater group Balaline, Balloons, in 1967. In 1975, the group created a new company called Sandouq El-Ajab. It was the first theater group of its kind and spurred a new era for theater in Palestine. Mr. Tartir's move to create this age-old storytelling device and perform especially for children stems not only from his passion for theater, but for his desire to protect the history and traditions that shape his identity as a Palestinian.
طبعا يعني أنا يعني كفلسطيني وعربي وقبل كل هاي الصفات يعني كإنسان بشكل عام، يعني كجزء من كل هالتكوين وكل هالبشرية، بهمني إني أتواصل مع الناس ومع الجمهور ومع الأطفال تحديداً، بإني أحكي لهم هاي القصص والحكايات عشان تضلها يعني حية وموجودة.
Whether through poetry, dance, music, or theater, whether through contemporary spoken word pieces or theater performances dating back centuries, Palestinian artists like Mr. Adel Tartir continue to share stories and traditions which show the world that they will not be forgotten and remind their own people, persist Palestine, persist.
ابكي عغيابك لا ارتاح لا شم ثيابك